from my perspective, it's always a joy and a privilege to work with the students who are embarking on their career. I think that a really exciting collaborative project could be that we would take a team consisting of both US students and German students, find an international company that might be familiar to all of us. Pfizer jumps out because of its COVID experience, but it could be Mercedes or General Motors, and work on a specific project for this global company in a sphere that could create value and give them very specific insight into how global collaboration really works. And an idea that just jumps out at me is finding a potential acquisition either in Europe or the United States for Pfizer. Smaller companies are springing up everywhere. As you know, Pfizer's collaboration with its German counterpart was able to create the vaccine. One of my colleagues is affiliated with Pfizer, and he speaks really well about how that collaboration had to be put on steroids to sort of figure it out. I know that the world buys companies globally, and we could put a team together to serve as a business development group for one of these companies, finding niche acquisitions for them. And if I could be of any use from my own perspective, I'd be glad to work with those students doing it. They will find out immediately that this is not about a grade. What it's about is creating value for your client, and they will realize how difficult it all is to put it all together. And since it is a student project, I think our host corporation would be fairly liberal with us and probably give us some view as to how they make the sausage in the same environment. So that would be an extension of a collaboration that our two universities could work with. And I think it has all the elements of what we're working with now.
That's a great idea, Frank. I totally agree. I would love to see these corporations because BioNTech and Pfizer made the world a better place. I mean, that's definitely. And maybe we can continue in this direction. That would be a very good idea. And if you let me add another approach, next to university, we have a place called Startplatz, which means like starting place. It's an incubator, a co-working space, an accelerator. We have approximately 100 startups there. And I do on a regular basis an exchange program called IAP, Independent Activities Period, with the Sloan School of Management, where I have been in my PhD time from MIT. And usually a student's coming over for like 4 weeks and joining a team, working together. And maybe we can add that now digitally, because there are a lot of things going on. And we have every 3 months a new accelerator program with 10 to 12 new startups. And they are more or less born digitally and internationally, because when you go into the internet, you're with one person international. So maybe we have two possible approaches.
Sure.
We should continue to work on.